Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
Hello. 1 second, let me send the Slack group. GG just waterfall. What in the world is this?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I think looks like a news candle.
I
Like,
expected that to happen, honestly. To at least come back to retest 600.
yeah, I'm gonna do up my zones again. Because it's the new quarter anyway. Oh,
Yeah.
where's my... Oh, Zoom is punking me today. Where is my chat box?
Oh wow, it came back inside the range. Wow, GJ, just oh my god.
Hey, let's see.
See, I expected it to come to 136 and then hold there, but it didn't.
Yeah.
This could be the monthly pullback to
Oh, no
go up.
wonder. Okay, yeah, that candle was definitely news. So look. Look at this.
What they say?
It's some legal action against the UK because of Brexit, probably.
It's allowed they pass.
Yeah.
Good morning, by the way.
Yeah, morning. Yeah, so that's why that move. Hey AJ, I'm gonna mute you for a bit, okay? Because there's a bit of echo.
Yeah, okay, I'm in the car. That's all.
Yep. Right, morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Let's have a look. It's the new quarter. So I'm gonna redraw and redo up my zones. Don't get all excited by the big candle because that was 100% news induced. So let's find a way we can enter, because that's definitely bad for the pound. So Ethan. Yeah, so I'm just gonna draw up some daily resistance over here. Yeah, if anyone's curious how I draw my zones, this is how I'll start on the daily. So this is the most recent resistance, and then we're coming to this area below. Right. And then I'll drop down to the 4-hour. So if we look at it here, this area here, sort of broken already by the downward and the upward movement of these two big candles on the 4-hour, right? So I would just shift the zones a little to this area here. So to around 135,400 on the 4-hour. So higher time frame zones are really just rough numbers. Don't be too bothered about them being 100% accurate because they are supposed to only be zones. So just watch out as you start trading near those areas. So like for example, now we are near the 4-hour area, so I would be careful with it. Right, so then I'll drop down to the 1-hour. Should we break below this 4-hour zone at 135,400, right? We should come down to this area here. Clean candles on the left. I'll be looking for some kind of trade down since we had bad news earlier for the pound. Other than that, yep. So that's about it on the pound. Simple. Just do up. I usually just do daily 4-hour and 1-hour zones as I'm coming down, and then when I go on to the 30, right, then we'll just wait and see if some minor zones form on that area as well. Let's have a look at GU. So I'm going to repeat it on GU again. Same thing, start on the daily. Don't go back too far on the daily, you just really need the most recent price action. So this area here would be a cause for concern if GU comes back. So that's about 1.3. Support at this area at the bottom. Then it dropped down to the 4 hour. So this area here was the most recent 4 hour candle that closed bearish on GU because of the news. So 1 hour should also have closed bearish. Yeah, coming to this support here. So that's it. Very, very simple on how to draw your zones. So same thing on GU, I would wait for breaks and closes below this area of 128,200 for me to trade it down to 127,250 and possibly 127. Okay, so on EJ, let's have a look. So this would be the most recent high on the daily and the most recent low of support on the daily. Then I'm going down to the 4 hour to do the same thing again. So the 4 hour, this area here would be somewhat of a concern for me because it's a big zone. But if the way we see, look at EJ, right? It came down strong, pushed up, held support for a bit, pushed up, came back to test it again, and then broke through. Then after that, it tested for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days as resistance. So I would pay attention to this middle area over here on the 4 hour. So that is about 123,300. Yep. That's it for EJ. Simple. So right now I'm waiting for EJ to go back up to test 124 again on the lower levels, and then we'll see whether we can get some kind of push down to this area here. That's 600 on the 1 hour. So yeah, EJ is in the middle of the range, so let's wait for some direction. Don't trade it in the middle because it's gonna be tough. Okay, now let's have a look. What else is coming for today? So we have some medium impact UK news. Shouldn't really affect the market, but as we near this timing, we'll just have a look in. Then we have jobs during US jobs data during Raja's stream, and then on my second stream we'll probably have some US PMI news. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Yeah, nothing much. So we're just waiting. See, news candle. 1 hour and the 4 hour just closed bearish because of news, but then it stopped right at this level. So 135,400 is definitely an area you want to be careful. So definitely no impulse entries around this area. If anyone has any ideas, let's not, because it's a 4 hour zone. It's strong. Yeah, the market's kind of wet right now on the pound because of the news. So let's just trade it carefully. Is there a reason why it fell so hard? Yes, it's Brexit news. So those that caught it, be glad you came out alive. I don't see any reason why there should have been entries unless you took it off the top here as some kind of resistance form. But if you caught it in the middle, that was definitely a gamble. So if you are blue, good for you. But I would not chase a trade. So unfortunately GJ came back into this disgusting area. So this whole area here is the mess that we were trying to get out of. So GJ did that last night and early in Asia, and then it came back in. So yes, we are still inside. Ideally I would want it to break out and then come below to trade the clean candles on the left here. But I would wait for strong resistance to form on the 30 at least. So do you think 15-minute support on GJ is good enough to test the high? No. I think you're trying to go back up, right, Paul? I don't really recommend it. But if you're grabbing 10, just be very quick in and out. And you should have been in by now, I think. If you wanted to grab that 10 off the support, right, you should have been in, grab your 10 and just leave. Because it's just dangerous, personally. If you're waiting for this candle to form and then you enter, that will be late. I would not suggest it. You should have already been in, right, Paul? Ankit, I know you are here for signals. I explained everything. I think the rest of the guys know what my bias is today. If you're here for signals, I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you're here to learn, I'll be happy to help. Yes, Galip, you are right. Trade strong resistance coming down. Do not trade 15 minutes. I really do not suggest it. Not in this range. Yep. Right, Magic, you are right. So if anyone grabbed that 15 off that support, you should be done and out of the trade. Do not hope that you will come to this area because it's very risky. How many times does a wick have to touch support before it takes off? It really depends. There's no set number. I've got hang on, let me see. I've got a minor resistance support at 135. Where is my chat box? Hang on. Could be 1 or 25, yeah. Aye, why is my checkbox not staying there? I've got minor resistance support at 135,575. 135,575. Okay. If you look on the 30 minutes to the left, yeah, there are many heavy wick rejections entering into that mess. Yeah, that's why Chris, I said if anyone wanted to grab that 15, please be in and out fast. Don't hold on to it. Don't leave runners. Just grab your 10 and go first. Have you found that Brexit or other GBP news also affects Aussie pairs? Karen, I'm not sure because I only trade these pairs on the right side. So most of them are pound and euro. So I honestly cannot tell you that. If you made 2% for the day during the London session and saw a setup during the New York session, would you take the trade? If the trade is solid enough, if it's a very good setup like support or resistance formed perfectly off a zone, then yes, I might. As long as I didn't blow like my three bullets a day. But I would, in order to secure my profits, right, I wouldn't go into like with full risk again. I'll probably take it with less. Bye bye, Ray Daddy. Yep. Oh, okay. Those guys that came in from Siat's chat, if he said take it easy, do not go whack 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 just because now I'm giving you a different perspective, please. You were blue, stay blue. Did you trade the GU drop? No, because it's news. I did not trade GU, I did not trade GJ, nothing. This is just news. So this was the reason why, for those of you that are asking. It's just this. Yeah. Yeah, I think this week I barely took anything. This week and last week I just did not really trade. So really nothing wrong with that. I would rather keep my money than take very lousy setups. No trades yesterday for me. Break even on the previous day with a small loss. Yeah. Then after that, this week Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Last week also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday loss, Friday no trade. Yeah, nothing wrong. Don't have to trade every day. So those that want to trade the 30-minute support formed, not for me. Yeah. Because like if it's news, will it go back up to make any correction or retracement? Yes. I know this can change per person, and some people consider percentage goals ideal for different reasons, but what would you consider a realistic and good percentage return per month? Yeah, so it really depends on how much you're risking per trade. So, and what's your win rate? If you're risking 1% per trade, right, and then your win rate is about, and you take one trade a day, for example, and your win rate is about 30%, that means you're winning like what, 2 days out of 5? Yeah, so you really need to, so you just need to really measure it against your win rate. There's a few components, so I cannot give you a number, Will. And I think the reasons, I think I've said it before. I don't like it because it makes me chase. But if it works for you as a goal, as a target, then yeah, go ahead. Test it out first. Go with like 5% a week. See how you feel about that. Morning, Asif. Yeah, so it's just the whole drop was just this. So Andrea, I don't trade gold. That's why I trade the 3 currency pairs on top. I don't really trade gold. I'm not super familiar with it. I'll be happy to read your structure on your chart, but I really do not trade gold. That's why I don't want to call out anything. Yeah, Dre might want to read what Dennis said. There's no way you can blow an account on one single signal, so you might want to have a look at your risk management and your position sizing. Bye, Ray Daddy. Have a good day. Why wouldn't you take a buy now on GJ with a 20 pip stop loss? Why wouldn't I? Because even though this was news induced, 4 hour and 1 hour is telling me sell. So I'm not gonna buy into a candle like that. AJ. Do you think this is a good trade to take? Samuel, what is your rationale for taking this trade? Like, what's your strategy? Is it just a bounce off whatever EMA this is? I need to know, because you have EMAs on your line. If you're telling me it's off like this support formed here, like, so this area is resistance, right? And then now it became support. Oops, that's a very big zone. Like this. And then now it's being tested as support and holding your EMAs, then yes, I think it's a good idea. But if I saw this 30-minute closing like that, right, without a top wick, I would not enter. Or maybe I would just reduce the size. Yeah, it's a bit tougher to see if I don't have much info on the left. But let's have a look at AJ. Just 1 second. Don't really trade this pair. Haven't traded in a very long time. So let me have a quick look. Ooh. You have some clean candles on the left. Let me see. Dailies at previous support heading up. I think you probably have a chance to 77. Based on structure. Yeah, I see you having issues only around 76. Yeah, where's your take profit? Let's see. Yeah, I think you know. So 76 should be a good target, Samuel. Buys right now are tough off the 30-minute candle, yes. Since we are at an area with a lot of range and rejection with some strong resistance, it has to battle that up. Yeah. Correct.
So I'm looking at, sorry, I'm back. I just got home. I'm looking at it on the 30-minute as well, right? So I'm looking at, yeah, the exact same. I'm looking at it from here, right? So before this push, let me change the color, sorry.
This one here?
Yeah, so like this push up, it made support, right here, right?
Yeah.
Before I went up. So I'm looking at it here, if you drag it all the way out, right? So this area right here, it broke through support. This could be that retest, right?
Yep.
So correct. This could be the retest to continue going down. That's what I'm looking at now.
Yes, you are right. Because if we go on to the 1 hour, right, this area here, This was the area yesterday. Last night I was looking at. So
Yeah,
when
the
Corinne was on
support.
the stream, this was the 1 hour solid foothold that we could have gotten going up. But it's
Yeah.
just that it wasn't. Yeah, I think I missed it when I was reviewing the trade. Right, I just missed it. So yeah.
No, we didn't miss it. It was we were just careful because of news.
Oh
Because
yes, yeah, correct.
That's what it was. Not. It's not like we knew it was going up, but we were just like shaky because of news.
Yeah, correct.
That's what happened.
But this was
yeah.
earlier though, I think. Like an hour earlier. Let me just double check. I think it was. Yesterday was Wednesday. This one, right? So that was 9:30 my time. Yeah, I would have hit news, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we look at it on the 30-minute, you're right. So 1 hour and 30-minute zones are about the same. So now we're just around the area. So I don't think it's a good idea to take this 30-minute close with such a big stop loss when you're right at that zone. Even though 30-minute confirmation.
Wait, so you're looking at it for longs?
Yeah, someone wanted to go long with 20 pips stop loss to clear the clean candles on the left, but I really don't suggest.
That's why I don't think so, because it broke through support, right? So this area was support at one point, right? So now it broke through support, right? This support was broken right here, right? So this could be that retest, right? And it's not closing above this area to continue going up. Like if it wants to go up, I need a candle up here closing bullish, and then another bearish candle, and then another bullish one to continue going up. But like for it to come down, like I'm looking at it like right now, like this could be like this could potentially do this, because this came down, retested the support, now found resistance to continue going down.
Yeah. So if we look left, there are just some bodies on the left that preferably much cleaner sells, right, would be below 135, 278.
Yeah, but from here to here, how much is this?
I think it's tradable.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's measure it. Hang on. That's a quick 10 pip.
10 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm scared about these wicks here. So price can literally just come in past these wicks, right, and then come right back up. So I would want to have like under this area for sells.
Yeah.
For 10 pips, right, to get this area.
Yeah.
And then if it passes this area, it can continue going, right? So
it's clean already on the left.
Yeah.
So
once it passes this, it should clear all this.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I will go on. Yep, you're right. Let's see. Evan is saying I'll clear the monthly wick. Maybe. This week, maybe no. Maybe next week. This is such a big move. Unless New York comes with some weird volume again to clear this 200 pip move. If not, probably next week. But I think it's still too early to tell on the monthly though.
Yeah, because the monthly just started. Yeah. Let's go to the monthly. Let me see the monthly. How is it looking? It should be bearish, right?
Yeah. Close bearish, rejected the previous support. So now, probably
this could
next week.
Yeah. So like it close. So like what I'm looking at here is this area here, right?
Yeah.
So it closed above this area. So this could be like a retracement to test it again before coming back up.
Correct.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I think.
This area here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't blow,
like it closed above that area, so it rejected 134, 133, right? So, and closed above that support, so it should go up. Like looking at it on the monthly time frame, you know, it was like choppy here. You had this break, right? This could be that pullback. So this could be that boom, boom, and then to do that, right? It's the same thing that we do on the higher time frame, right?
Yeah.
We do the same thing on the lower time frame, but this is like the higher time frame. You look for a breakout, let it come back to retest, and then
Yep. Let's see. Wait for a retest to take a sell 135, 580. Yeah. So I think Alex is looking at the same zone as you. Yeah, the same zone. Yeah, then again, I would want to see how this right leg closes as well. If it closes no wick, no bottom wick, oh, let's be careful. Let's see.
And it was the same thing as yesterday, right? So yesterday we had that whole bullish momentum, right? So right now you're having a strong bearish momentum, so it could just give you, doesn't really have to give you a retest, right? So
Well, at least he needs to try and close below again, below 135, 400.
Yeah. So that push down was big. It was the open of London, right?
Yes.
Yeah, open of London and went down. Yeah.
It started at 3. Yeah, correct.
Did you watch Raja's live yesterday?
Who's live?
Raja's?
No, I think he had a live with Ted, is it?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
Instagram.
No, I didn't. I only saw it after. What was the juice on that?
Nothing, just advice about risk management and all that stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it is because of Brexit.
Give me a second. I'm going to change my mic.
EU is taking legal action against the UK.
Change my mic for a bit. Like for example, the BOE, that one got corrected. Is it if they were positive? If this. Yeah, so no trades yet on anything. And then yeah, so I was saying that this should just bode badly for the UK pound. For the pound in general, so I don't think it should get corrected. Unless they make some kind of statement, then we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, that 136.50 level, I don't see it on your chart, but if I look back, that's been there since the 13th. That level it rejected off of this morning. Well, whoever's morning, London. If you go out to a either a 4-hour chart and pull it in a little bit.
What's your number again? 136, 150. Sorry. Was it 136, 150?
136.50 level.
136.
Like where it rejected off of this morning.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that if you go back, you see all those wicks on the left.
This?
Yeah, that's kind of very interesting. Wait, I see it a little different on my chart. My apologies. Maybe it's you're using OAND. I'm using FXCM. That's why.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
just different broker.
Nah, it's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
But this, yeah, because I'm thinking that GJ should come lower, so that's why I didn't really bother drawing things on top. If you can see the top part
No, I
of the chart
understand.
is blank.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, just thinking.
Yeah, but it is valid. It is because it traded up to there yesterday. Yeah, it is valid. Yeah, so Liam and Gladys, I was just following your conversation. I agree. It's best to wait for some kind of resistance to form here before taking it short. I don't know what the strategy was for taking the short here, but I think it will come back to retrace. So Gladys, I hope your stop loss is above this area here. Just my 2 cents. It's the same structure as EJ, so I would wait for it to come back and test. Yep, 175 looks good. Okay, let's have a look at your chart. Yeah, because my background's a bit noisy, so that's why I'm muted. But if there are questions, I'll still pop back on to answer them. Resistance zone, broke resistance, possible buy. I would wait for... What is RBS? I would wait for the support to form first. So Nasmi, if you enter on the 4-hour, right, do you go down to the lower time frames to have a look? Because if you do, then you might need to. It's still very early for you to call a trade on this, unless you enter on like the 15 or like the 30 or the 1 hour. How much money would it take to make $100 per day? Depends on your account size. If you're risking 1%, by right you should only be risking 1 to maximum 3% of per trade. So you can work backwards from there. Probably need like a decent size account, right? 1K. So for GU, I see this resistance formed on the 30 minutes. So as long as we hold the area, we should be fine. Yes, Margaret, sorry. Thank you. My bad. 1%. Just don't risk more than 3%, please. How to draw support resistance on wick or body? Shriram, just rewatch the beginning part of this stream because I went through it. I did it on all 3 pairs. So, yeah. If you notice, I don't really use... I just grab as many wicks as possible. Because it's supposed to be a zone. I saw on IG you turn 100 USD to 1005. No, I did not do that. I think... So if someone is asking... I don't know if it's this. Oops. This is not this. This is just the deposits that I received from cashback, from my cashbacks. This is impossible. If anyone can do this, I would clap for them, but this is not possible consistently. Yeah. This is just the deposits I received from my cashbacks, and then if you look at the account, account size, I took it away. Yeah. So just ignore the first line. This was the profit made, this was the commissions made for August, and then this was the balance. Ignore the first line. Do you chart the XY? No, I don't. Anyone considering buying on 1 hour support? I think it's risky. Manu, I think it's, if you ask me, it's risky, but this was the most recent support that was formed on the 1 hour, right? Technically, if this candle closes bullish above, yes, this could be an option, but ideally I would wait because this stop loss now is so big. Because it's like, how much is this? 20 plus pips, I believe. Yeah, so it's like almost 30. So I would wait until you, for your next candle to just form some kind of resistance off this area if you want to take it long. But I think it's risky going long. Yeah, Nanda, watch out for what? This area here is still early. They are trying to take it short, so it's still early if you ask me. Did you catch the gold buys? No. I don't trade gold. But slippage. Yeah. But I think we were looking at it when it was like moving up and down last night or yesterday. Oh, Samurai, don't tell him that. Come on, he's new. Please don't. $135,750. Are you ignoring that 135 this one here? I'm not ignoring it, it's just that if I go on to the 1 hour, that zone disappears. So yeah. So the hourly just closed on EU. For those looking at it, closed below the daily zone. So I think you guys can wait for some kind of resistance to form to continue taking it down. So it's the same thing for EJ. I'm still gonna be waiting. See whether some resistance forms. So on GJ, hourly candle close above this previous hour support. If you want to take longs, I really suggest waiting for some kind of support here before you continue up, because the stop loss is just too big. It's not worth it. And for GU hasn't broken yet. So yes. I know you don't chart DXY, but you can see little top wick on the 1 hour breaking last 2 candles. Yeah, Tyrell, you want to send your chart? Because I don't even have it on my list. And GU is very low on my list to trade, so no trades for me yet. There's new news for pound. Oh, is it some breaking news again? This one, I think you're talking about, Roshan. Yeah, it's medium impact, so I'm still gonna watch it. Anyway, I'm not in anything. If anyone's in any trades, just take note. There's some his BOE guy speaking soon. Yeah, Samurai, come on, don't disturb the rest. They have their own ways of trading, don't disturb them. Stupid Ethan. What mommy? I'm gonna slap your face. Is there some... Ooh, what's this? Oh, this was just now. Yeah, this is already reflected, so nothing much. My thoughts on GU. Okay. Broke trend line, broke 200 EMA, wait for 38. Careful at that long tail. Oh. Okay. 38. Interesting. What if it forms like resistance now? Doesn't even retrace to 38. This might be the 23, right? The even shallower retracement. Okay, background noise is gone. Right. You only take 38.2, not the 23, okay. Cause that will be a much later retracement then. Cause right now you have your this, I think this is a 200, right? It might just retest the 200, not the 38. Yeah, but I mean, that's just what I'm seeing from the chart. Let's see. Oh, wait, what's this price? Waiting. Okay, so you have some kind of resistance between the 50 and the 61.8. Why is your fib in the middle of nowhere? Like, shouldn't it? Is it? I don't think it's drawn from the top, right? Why is it in this area? Should it be from the top? Like, my understanding of fibs is it's supposed to be drawn on the last swing. So technically it should be from here to here. That's my understanding. That's why I'm just curious. can test the 38.2 and 4 immediately forming a pin bar. Yeah. Lex, I don't, as you can tell, I don't really use the fips on my chart, right? So I'm just thinking based on your chart, because you have a few things that you are using as so-called resistance. 200 EMA should be one of them, I think. So right now we're coming to the area. So yeah, that's why I'm just warning. In case it comes down there, I don't know if you take entries, but that's your strategy, so you'll be better at it than me. It's the full move from tip to tip. Yeah, correct. So that fib was kind of weirdly placed to me. I think it should be from the swing high to the swing low. Tomorrow will you still have this stream? Yes. I try to stream daily unless I really have something urgent, then I'll probably let you guys know on IG. But I try to keep the routine going, so yes. I will stream tomorrow, same time. Using Fips, it's approaching the 23.6, which is the 135.70 level. Okay. I think you draw it up like this. I mean, I would draw it up like that. So 23.6, oh yeah, somewhere here, correct. Yeah, how do people trade off the EMA? Is it a dynamic zone? Yeah, sometimes it's like a dynamic support and resistance. So like for example, right, if you look at his chart, where's the other one? This one here. Like this chart has a 200 EMA on it. So for usually people use shorter time frames EMAs as dynamic resistance and support. So you gotta test to see which one works for you. London support, New York support. We test to form here to retest lows. What's this? 135, 730. Let's see. 135, 730. Yeah, so right now, okay, so on the 30, right, you'd see multiple zones going up, correct? So I think you're looking at this area as well. So the cleanest longs and possibly a change in that short bias, right, would be above this area, correct? Because this would be the so-called the last line of defense, quote unquote, before your trade will go up. So I didn't really consider this. Someone was asking as well, because if I just take it up on the 1 hour, right, because so to me the 30 minutes chart is very messy, so I'm just trying to stay on the 1 hour. If you look here, price is still trying to hold this previous 1 hour support, so yeah. But this would be like a last line of defense if you ask me, before it flips and goes back up. In traffic on the left, price failed to break major resistance area at 136.6. Correct. This hybrid for minor levels to be broken also with the monthly close, which could anticipate pullback. Yes, definitely. In both situations, I'm waiting for price to create a form of support resistance to continue up or down. Until then, there's no trade. Yes, I like that you noted this area is a no trading zone. So this area here, nice. I think your levels are about the same as mine. Same. Yeah, if you can just, it is a preference thing. Indicators are lagging, yes, but people use them with success as well, right? It's just different strategies. If you don't need them, then just don't use them. Yeah. Because if you look at this and I plot a 50, right? GJ should have touched the 50 like a couple of times, I think. You just don't need it. Ooh, this is a mess. What's this? Yeah, so the pink is the 50. So just roughly, if we look at it, it does come and test. See? It's holding as support. And then came back to test. So it is a strategy, it's just what you want. So if resistance created, should hit down. Yes. So that's why earlier I think Manu, you asked me about like 1 hour long trades, right? I didn't really trust it because I would need at least the 30 to tell me that it wants to go up by forming support here. But right now it's just holding that zone. Also a retest for it to go lower and gain momentum to drop past the 4 hour. Yeah. When taking a trade or drawing on chart, do you take into consideration about candlestick formations? No. I don't. Just overcomplicating it. Just keep it simple. I really just go on the chart, right? And I just eyeball it, for lack of better word. Because if you look at the daily, it's just really obvious. It's like, to my eyes, it's just bam, bam, support. It's really just that. I don't overcomplicate it. By going in there and looking like, oh, what's this candle formation? What was formed here? No, you don't need it. Yeah, I just trade overall market structure. It's just that when I'm entering a trade, then yes, I'll look closer to see how the actual candle is forming. That's why sometimes you hear me go like I don't take trades when there's like no wick sometimes, or the wick is really tiny. 135 600 is rejection zone. Yes, it was a previous one. The latest one I was support yesterday, sorry. So yeah, we'll see if it holds. Struggling with FOMO. Why do you have FOMO, Alex? Because of this big move? Oh, future way. No impulse entries. Realize you're very eager to get in trades, which is bad. Yeah, don't. Oh no. Yeah. Patience. With a capital P-A-Y. Patience. Because now the volume is also slower, right? Until Raja comes on, I think it will just be slower. Nah, I've just noticed that there's some kind of volume after so now it's 6:19 my time. So usually between 6:30 to 7 there's like a mini push, and then after that it's just silent till it's just slower till the currency open. $135 750 is previous daily support on GJ. Let's see. Yeah, around there, correct. Gold mine, somewhere here. But technically it was broken, so that's why I didn't even draw it up, because it's broke with 2 big candles. So it's gonna be calm the next hour. Yeah, quite calm, I think. If you notice the candles, right? So if you just go down to the lower time frame, the 15 will tell you a lot. That's why I know it's very low volume. big candles, and then oh, look at all these tiny babies. So volume disappeared kind of, so we just gotta wait. And if anyone wants to take impulse entries on low volume, you're gonna get smacked up and down for sure. So just wait. With impulse entries, you need volume. If there's no volume, you're gonna hit your stop loss. Yeah. Smack in your face by GJ. Yes, correct. GJ will give you a slap. A stop loss slap. If you go into the 1 minute, you can see the volume so slow. You can even see it on the 15, the stark contrast. One minute looks the same to me actually. Yeah, I think the 15 is more obvious in this case, because there was a big news push just now. And I try not to stay on the lower time frames. Have I taken anything? No. Nothing to take yet. Welcome, welcome, Tico. No trades yet. Ooh, EJ is breaking. Let's see. So I think this should be the same situation as EU. So right now, as price is breaking the daily level, right? I'm just gonna plot this line because this would be a 4-hour resistance around 124,200. So I'm gonna see how this candle closes in the next hour at least. So I think an EU should also be breaking, I think. Oh, EU is holding. Yeah. Do I not use pivots? Anything not on my chart, I don't use them. Only price action and market structure.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Sorry, I had to take care of the little one.
How is he? Is he better?
No, he's better. Just needed some changing and stuff.
Your wife went to work? She's at
No,
work?
she's sleeping.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that are in buys.
On GJ?
Yeah.
Oh man, oh man. Tough though. Well, we'll see when the volume comes in again.
Yeah, see, because it broke up, it came back above support.
Yeah. But it's not really worth it because the stop is so big.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But potential areas that it could go back up to, it could literally correct the whole move, right?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, if
On
they...
the...
Yeah, go. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, as in I was just gonna say, if they took it, if most of the people are just trading it based on a scalp, right, then that would be a very uncomfortable weight taking this with a 30 pip, boom, 30 pip stop loss. The risk reward is not fantastic. So if
What about like the 15 minute? If you look at the 15 minute, so,
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
yeah.
I
This?
took an entry after this candle.
Oh, sorry. This one?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, so like this?
Yeah, for me it was like this one did support. This one closed above. So I took an entry around 60, went to this high, and I took like half, and then it got out of break even.
Yeah. See, so if you're entering based on that, right, I think you are not sure as well. So you would just be securing whatever profits you can get at the wicks. That wasn't it wasn't even 10,
Yeah, sorry.
Right?
Yeah, my target was this, like wick fill on the 1 hour, but it didn't came. I was just locking, because I knew that maybe when it touched this, it was gonna drop.
Yeah.
But
so you entered on these two, right? These two here.
This one was the one that created the support, in my opinion. This one closed above this zone.
Yeah.
So I entered around here, around 60.
Oh, okay. Oh, as an impulse entry?
No. I waited this one to close.
Yeah.
So I entered on this candle.
Oh, you let it pull down first.
Yeah. To create the lower wick. Then I entered because this was my area, more or less, where it should respect. So I entered around 60. I think it's sorry.
I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna fly.
Yeah. It should go at least to this area.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna correct this whole move.
Yeah.
Are you in, Abdullah?
No, I'm not in anything. No way. I need proper confirmations.
Yeah.
I'm not doing what I did yesterday.
What are you looking for?
I'm waiting for it to like give me solid momentum, because if you look at the candles, even on the 15 minute, they're small.
Yeah, they're small and they're printing side by side.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right now, this is consolidation. Right now.
Yeah.
Right. So like, I need a proper break above or below, because like you still like you said too, like you have clean traffic going up and you have clean traffic going down. So, and when it consolidates, it's good.
Yeah. You will go bam.
Yeah.
Just
exactly.
to be in the right direction.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit by the GJ train.
Yeah.
GJ buy at 134.95. What? 134.95. That's really far away.
Hey, so why don't you sell it to 134?
Yeah, Touch. You have so much space to sell it.
If you're like 100% sure it's gonna go down there, right? Sell it all the way down and then buy it when it reaches there.
Yeah. So I will only consider sells below 135.4 to be safe. Oh, you sold. Okay, very good.
Full margin, 100% sell. Yeah, you're tripping. You're tripping, Andrew.
Sell your house to sell GG.
Somebody used their rent money and lost it.
Oh man, where, on Slack?
Nah, this other group.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why would you use money that you need for necessities to trade?
Yeah, right.
That's not right, man.
At all.
That has zero risk management.
At all.
135, 700 is a safer bet for buys, for GJ to go up. 700. Yeah. So anything above this area is gonna be clean. Here. I have it around 750. Clean. Where can I learn more about impulse entries in Raja's course?
Yeah, you should definitely get it. I mean, I'm still new. I still haven't gotten access to the database, but I'm excited for it.
You haven't gone into the database for how long have you been inside?
Slack?
Yeah.
So like it was part of the rules, right? So when you signed up, he said that you'll get
Oh, did you just join Market
Yeah,
Fluidity?
I just joined.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, I thought you've been in for like a while.
No, I just joined like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
When he first opened it back up.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
so he did say that he was gonna give us access to the Slack community, and then
After
the
a certain date,
database.
right?
Yeah, and then the database he'll give it to us like on October 15th.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I think the lifetime membership thing is over, right?
Yeah, after this time, after this, what do you call it? This round or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he cut it off already.
Yeah. So Roger's on.
Ooh, Raj is on. Okay. Everyone shift. Teleport.
Okay.
Right.
See you on the other side.
later.
Bye.